So hey guys, welcome back to Football Critics. Another review of the Man City match. This time again, I have my friend Mohan Bhai from Man City Unplugged, and today we are going to discuss about what happened between Liverpool versus Man City this weekend around. I know. Let me tell you the result. It was 4-1. So we are gonna do as usual play ratings, a bit of here and then topic of Man City, what's happening in Man City and other another footballing world. So let's get started. So Mondai,
Uh,
okay? So Mondai, how's the match? How did you like it? What impressed you the
it
most?
was it was very tense on the build up to the match. It was like not a lot of fans, but quite a few fans were actually telling that they were feeling nervous and they didn't feel good about this match because Liverpool, they are playing on the counter. They are having results. They are having bad results against smaller teams, but against big teams, the results are actually pretty good. That dumping of United and all of those things. So it was tense. And when that Salah goal went in, I'm sure we'll talk about it a lot more on the show. But when that Salah goal went in, I was like 1-0, and it was just horrible. But on and all, 90 minutes, I think City just rubbed Liverpool's noses on the ground. It was just fabulous.
Yes, definitely. I was that it was same thing. I was really impressed with Alvarez. I was saying in some few of my friends and everywhere. So I was saying, guys, just chill out. We have the World Cup world champion in our team as our backup striker, and
Yeah,
he proved me right because
yeah,
he proved why he's still the best, one of the best in the
yeah,
business, an upcoming
yeah,
talent. Alvarez, oh
yeah.
my god, that gets did special. Especially that that through ball to Mahrez, for the
Mara.
KDB's goal, second goal. Oh, that through ball, that was perfectly accurate, perfectly timed actually.
Yeah. I still think that Alvarez is not a striker. Alvarez, see, I know it's not fair to compare him to the one and only Lionel Messi, but seeing how Alvarez plays, his vision, his passing, the way he has a shot on the goal, it reminds you of how Pep used Messi at Barcelona, right? He played Messi in sort of that hole, not a striker and not an attacking midfielder, but sort of that in between
Second
position, which
striker,
Pep calls the hole. Yeah, I think
second
Alvarez's best
striker.
position is that. Yeah, I think Alvarez's best position is sort of in between that attacking midfielder and the striker position. So I don't think Alvarez is competition for Haaland actually because his best role is not a striker. His best role is you could even say a Thomas Muller like position. Even Thomas Muller sort of
Yes, yes.
plays in those half
What I was
spaces.
saying, yep. His best position is second striker.
Yeah, I mean,
What
not exactly second striker, not a 4-4-2, but just probably in behind the striker. You could say that
uh
auxiliary forward.
proper? I would say a proper false nine.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Proper false nine behind the striker. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Similar to Messi, but
Yeah,
Messi is Messi. No
yeah.
comparison.
Messi's Messi, but Messi was once at 1920. I mean, Messi was once in the stage which Alvarez was at, right? So, not fair to
Yes,
compare both.
yes, definitely. It's still time, but we have to see what he will do.
Yeah,
Let's hope he does wonders with us
yeah.
in the future. So speaking of that, uh, let's get uh, let's get to the first goal, Salah's goal.
Yeah. Uh, I I mean, whose mistake was it? What did you think first seeing that? Whose mistake was it?
I think it was Akanji's mistake because he should maintain the Highland thing because I know it's difficult to maintain that, but still Highland.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, my first reaction was he must be offside. Why are they not raising the flag? But then looking at it, Akanji was caught out. But you know why that it was not exactly Akanji's mistake because Nathan Ake there had a choice whether to stay with Mohamed Salah or whether to get into the challenge, go front, and he went ahead and he left Salah free basically. So I think it was Nathan Ake's mistake for that, I think. And then everything happened with Akanji stepping up and all of those things. So I think it was not exactly Akanji's mistake. There were a few defensive realities leading up to that goal. Not an exact part in the goal, but leading up to that goal.
That's the thing. That's the reason we need Leopard in these kind of game, because his position awareness, a bit of speed is important in this
Yeah,
kind of games. Akanji
yeah.
is good, but he needs he needs to learn a little more.
Yeah, yeah, he needs to learn more. But another thing is, I don't think Pep trusts Laporte to play in the Takanji's role. Where do you think Laporte can play? Laporte can play left centre back, for example, or he can play in the Diaz position, right? He can't play
Yeah.
right back in Akanji's position, right centre back. It is becoming a three,
Hmm.
right, with John Stones going into the midfield. So Ake is undroppable. Diaz is undroppable. So my question is, where do you play Laporte? That is a big question.
I do see a Laporte in Stone's position, like this DM role, because I think
Uh,
he can do very well in that role.
no, I don't think Laporte has the pace to do that DM role because he can't cover the ground as much as Stones does, I think.
Hmm, that's true, but how like speaking of Laporte, is it high time to sell him?
I couldn't hear you actually. Can you repeat it?
Okay, I was like, speaking of Laporte, is it high time to sell
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. I think he will actually be sold in the summer, I think, because he's out of this thing with Guardiola. I think Josko Guardiola is the replacement of Laporte, actually. I
I
think we
know
are going to go hard for him.
we are targeting Josko Gardil, but there's another Croatian, I think. I don't exactly remember his name. We made a bid for him because I think Guardiol will be a bit too costly. We are targeting him. I forgot his name actually.
Yeah,
It's like
is he Vuskovic? Vuskovic is his name. I think he's a
something. He's a bit
Croatian
young. Yeah,
center back. Yeah,
yeah,
but
he's
he's
young
just
also.
17. But he's 17, I think.
Yeah, he's young also. That's the thing
And
because
and also is Serbian. Is Serbian? No, he's Croatian. I think. Yeah,
Croatian. But
Croatian.
I
Yeah.
do feel there are like 3 or 4 players which might leave in the summer. I do see Sergio Gomez going to Burnley, maybe
Yeah.
on loan, because Vincent Company needs
Yeah.
players. So
Yeah. Yeah.
he'll ask for Sergio Gomez on loan.
Yeah.
Calvin Phillips will be staying. Gundogan is leaving. Laporte might leave. Cancelo is
Yeah.
leaving, as we all know. Then Bernardo depends, because Bernardo is like, if he didn't go this summer, he's not leaving City till the end
Yeah.
of his
Yeah.
career.
Yeah. I think he'll sign a big contract if Bernardo doesn't leave this summer. Gundogan as well. I would ideally want him to stay for one more season and train someone under him and then leave.
I was
Because I
like,
think there are two replacements for Gundogan. There is James McAtee, who will be coming back, and I think he has the potential to replace Gundogan. Or else probably we'll go for Jude Bellingham, I think. So there are two.
No, I was thinking this guy from the, like, I forgot, Domley something. Forgot his name actually.
I don't know what's his name. Is it Florian Wirtz?
No. Our lone player from Sheffield, the other midfielder.
Tommy Doyle.
Yeah, Doyle.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
looks
but
more.
Tommy Doyle, yeah, he looks good, but he again plays in that CM role, right? Beside Rodri, and City don't actually have a position like that. City have Rodri, and we have two attacking midfielders. So City don't have a position which Doyle can play in. Probably, I'm seeing Doyle is challenging Rodri for that position, but then Calvin Phillips is there for that position to challenge Rodri,
No,
and then Romeo
I do
Lavia, there is talks will buy him back.
probably I do see Calvin Phillips uh, doing that Gundogan role from the next season, because he
Uh,
suits that position. central mid,
But
because
but
he does play double pivot. No, because he used to play double pivot with Declan Rice. So I do see him playing alongside Rodri.
Uh, I actually think he's a replacement for I mean, not replacement, but he's bought in for that Rodri position so that Pep can rotate. But one more position I see Calvin Phillips playing is John Stones' position, right back, because he can invert into the midfield, and Phillips has the energy and the physicality to
John
play that
Stones,
defensive role as well.
no, no. You're saying not Stones, Phillips doing the center back role, because one of those guys get injured, so he'll do that role. Because Philip used to
Yeah,
do the role which Fernandinho used to do, like
yeah,
right
yeah,
back,
yeah,
center back. Uh, uh,
yeah, yeah.
so like I see him like that, center back,
Yeah.
center mid.
Yeah, yeah. But another thing is, I think Pep wants a Fernandino type player for certain kind of games. You know, in certain kind of games, Rodri is like a Busquets kind of a player. So I think
Rod,
Pep prefers an all energy midfielder, someone who can play those long diagonals.
yes,
So I think that is where
yes,
Phillips will be useful. Phillips is an interesting one actually.
yes. But uh, I'll speak about a particular player which has impressed us in quite for a while. That's Jack Grealish. Then we'll move on to the next topic, player ratings.
Yeah,
Jack Grealish, that guy's having such a great season, especially after the World Cup. A bit of luck hard luck was there in the first season, and now it's sure paying off.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I would say it's always hard work as well. Like hard work to believe in the system of Pep, even though he found it hard to adjust. He just and tried, and then he's now reaping the rewards. Actually, 1.5 years
Yes,
of not, Jack Grealish not people telling him you're not worth 100 million, you're not even worth a penny. Grealish is not suiting Pep's system. Pep is angry with Grealish. How many news have we heard in the last 1.5 years? But
you
just one more thing about Grealish. I think one thing with Grealish yesterday was not his goals, not his assists, but the way he ran back and he tackled Zala. Because
yes, that's the last
if
defense.
that second, yeah, if that second goal goes in, I think game is up. City were not coming back from 2-0. It was very difficult.
Yes. But his defensive work rate has improved a lot, because normally, yes, first season he isn't used to do that, but now he's doing it.
Yeah. Yeah, now he's like just enjoying it there, and also you see a difference early on at City. Jack Grealish should try to dribble too much; they would double up on him, and he would lose the ball and all of those things. Now he's like so sharp. He's like I making that decision: should I dribble or should I pass? And it's just like
Mm.
him,
Like
Ake, Gundogan, or him, KDB, Ake. That triangle is
I,
just it's so
mm,
difficult.
true, true. I actually felt so when we bought Grealish. I always felt this guy is the KDB successor.
Yeah, I thought he's Bernardo Silva's successor actually if Bernardo leaves the
Yeah, but
club
the thing is,
because
yeah,
yeah, go on.
yeah.
Yeah,
Continue,
no,
continue. I'll say.
because yeah, because whenever Grealish goes into the midfield, it almost seems that it's impossible to even touch, just like how Bernardo used to do in
Mm,
top form. So
true.
yeah,
Yeah. The thing point was KDB. When I felt Grealish playing in midfield makes more sense, because KDB tends to lose a lot. Pep and there's an article I think you might have also read. Jude Bellingham thing. Pep
yeah,
wants Jude Bellingham so that he could replace KDB, and like we'll have more direct players, something like that. Bossa and something a bit
yeah,
direct destroyer type.
yeah, yeah, but I don't
KDB.
think. Yeah, but I don't think Jude Bellingham is on KDB's level in terms of that vision and passing. I mean, passing in the sense having that, that vision of putting those diagonals in or all of those things, that through balls which KDB plays, crosses he gives. I don't think Jude Bellingham is a big talent, is very good, he has a lot of skills. That is not his main skill, which KDB has. The
Yes.
player I see close to the vision and things that KDB has is Florian Wirtz actually.
There's this guy then from where this youngster from Villarreal, Gabri. I forgot his name again. Some
He's from which
midfielder.
club? He's from
Villarreal.
which club?
Villarreal.
Yeah, Villarreal. Even when I'm not able to remember his name, there is.
One
Yeah, we
second.
were even
I
linked to him, right? We were even linked to him
Yeah,
like
yeah,
two,
one
three
second.
days
I
back.
have his name. I have this thing. His name. So let me just see
Yeah,
if it's so his name is similar to Gavi. So it's Gabri something.
yeah, we were linked to him very recently. Yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
Gabri Vega.
yeah. Viega, yeah.
His
Even
release.
Arsenal are
His release.
apparently 40.
His release clause is 35 million.
Yeah, 35 million. Yeah. Uh, but I also want to see these guys next season being given a chance. Oscar Bob is one. He's just you'd almost remember David Silva and the kind of
Yes.
ways in which Oscar Bob goes in tight spaces. I would like to
Yeah.
see Mbuda get a chance. That guy is insane, Mbuda. He just reminds me of Leroy Sané.
Yes. Um, I'm looking at Carlos Borges because I stopped seeing academy players because I was a big fan of James McAtee.
Yeah, yeah. But James McAtee will get a chance. And the thing is, City's midfield is almost the best in the world. If you see Rodri, KDB, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, you just see those four. They are like the best in the world. Even Real Madrid's midfield is not that good. Okay,
No,
Modric, Cruz are there, but they are like sort of at the end of their career and stuff.
yeah,
So
that's
City's
that's
midfield
true
is
because
one of the best in the world.
the thing is, Pep now has built a foundation. Now he's the thing was when we bought players from like when Pep came here, a bunch of players. So
Yeah,
that time he was building a foundation. Now he has built a foundation. Now we'll start picking players from the academy,
yeah, yeah.
which was our owners and Pep's main goal.
Yeah,
That's why
they invested a lot in the academy. Yeah,
inherited this thing. Foden. We inherited from Foden, then to Cole
yeah,
Palmer, Rico Lewis.
yeah.
Then there's this keeper. I guess you might remember this guy, James
Trafford.
Trotford. Tratford.
Yeah,
Tratford.
James
That guy is
Trafford. Yeah,
gonna be the actually sooner or later he's gonna be successor of Edison and Ortega
yeah,
in the City's
yeah,
lineup.
yeah.
Because Edison might leave in 1 or 2 seasons. I have a feeling because he's getting too error prone nowadays.
Yeah. It seems as if
So
he doesn't even want to pass the ball. He's like,
so that's the point.
Edison.
So that's the reason I felt Edison is gonna leave soon. Then Ortega
Yeah,
will take his place and Stratford will become number two.
yeah,
Ortega then when we have to because there's this guy, this American guy. What was his Stefan? Jack
yeah. Jack
Stefan.
Steffen wasn't that good with the feet actually.
Yeah,
Ortega is very good
yeah,
with the feet.
yeah. He cost us the FA Cup semi-final.
Yeah, against Liverpool. But that's
Liverpool.
okay. We won the league. Anytime we would swap Premier League for
No,
the FA Cup.
that's the thing because whenever we are in race with or title race with Liverpool, we are confident we'll win. This time it's
Yeah,
Arsenal a bit slop. We are ourselves sloppy because we could have we have literally scored first and almost for like 80 to 90 or 75 minutes we are leading, and again
yeah,
then we made one or two errors. That's a draw.
yeah,
That's why we're
yeah,
dropping points this season.
yeah.
So many
But the
games I would say that Nottingham
Forest,
Forest,
Everton before the new year, Everton,
yeah, Brentford,
yeah, Brentford. Yeah. I mean, even if you would have picked up one point in
Newcastle,
those games, yeah, Newcastle last
Newcastle.
one. Yeah,
So many games this season.
yeah, yeah,
Then again another bogey team coming up, Southampton
yeah.
this weekend. Let's see
Southampton,
how he
yeah.
does. Oh, oh,
This time we
who
have the Norwegian Viking. He is.
Yeah, to be fair, the are we go are Southampton coming to Etihad, or we are going to St Mary's? I don't know
No,
exactly.
we are going to St. Mary's, I guess.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I'll just
So it's a
actually check.
proper, so it's proper revenge time, huh? That
Last time we won, I think, right, against Southampton.
yeah, yeah. Because okay, yeah, I think we won 4 nil something. I guess.
Yeah, we won 4-0, I
Erling
think.
Erling Haaland, when will he be back?
I think
Any update
he's
on
already
Erling Haaland?
he'll be back for the Southampton game. He's already
I
training a bit, I think.
I wish Peps give him rest. You take rest. Let him be ready for Bayern.
Last time we went to St. Mary's, I think we lost in that EFL Cup quarter final or something.
Yeah, yeah. That's the only one. So I was like, let him. For me, like let Haaland rest till Bayern. Then you play him. I
No, I
don't
think it will be
play him.
no, I think it will be difficult because directly playing in the Bayern game, I think he needs some warming up in the Southampton game.
No, I was like thinking if he's available, is he's fit enough? Don't start him. Let him come after 75 minutes or so, something like that. Let Alvarez start for one match and Haaland take a rest and come from the bench.
I don't think Pep will do that. I don't know, but in that Southampton game, I think Pep will try some tactics which is going to use in the Bayern game. So the Southampton game will actually be
Hmm.
interesting.
Yet again, the Southampton comes before our important game, and again will bottle.
Yeah. Interesting couple of
Anyways,
games
let's
coming
move
up.
on.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next and the final topic. That player ratings. Let's start with Edison.
Yeah. One thing Ederson did was he saved, I think, one shot from Gakpo well, but it was offside. See, Ederson's season is like that. When he makes a good save, it's actually offside. He only makes saves on
Mhm.
offside goals, I think.
So, so let me
I,
just drag 3, 4, 5, 6, seven,
I would give him a six. I would give him a six and not more than that. Reason
okay.
being,
Edison six.
some of his passing was also not good. One or two occasions he passed it straight to the Liverpool player.
Hmm. Position performance. Okay, okay. Then Ake.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
Ake, I would give him 6 and 7 in between that, 6.5. But
Yeah,
I don't think so. It's here
I,
6.5 something
I think we can give him
above
seven
average.
actually because yeah, we can give him seven actually because he
Yeah,
was
okay.
solid in the most part and he made two good blocks in the first half actually. Uh, I think Ake didn't do anything wrong. He had some nice interchanges with Grealish. He was extremely good on the ball. Didn't give the ball away. Against Salah, he was
Hmm.
generally good. Maybe that goal he had a mistake in the build up to that. I don't know, but
Yes, yes, yes. And this guy Ruben Diaz, I would give him 8.
yeah, Ruben Diaz, the leadership, the way he is. You know, there was one occasion where Ruben Diaz in the first half, I think he did a body feint just to
Yes,
get
yes.
past Salah. That was
Hmm.
fantastic.
I would give
Akanji,
Akanji a 5. No, no, that's too
no,
much. 6 is
no, I think, yeah, because he had a fantastic second half. Actually,
yeah.
he
So I would
literally
give him
did very well.
6.
Yeah,
Just
six.
one
Yeah, I think
mistake, it's
six.
fine.
Yeah, just one mistake that. Yeah, I think six would be good because second half he just improved so much.
Hmm.
Akanji,
Stones
what
would
did you
be
think of
like
Stones?
I would give him. Yeah, Stones was really good. He was improving in that CDM inverted fullback role. So he's improving match by match. So let's give him 7 or 8. I would give him 8. He's good.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think
that much
I'll
he
give
was good.
him eight. I'll give him eight because in the second half, he went into that midfield and he played one touch football. See, when Liverpool are pressing you,
Yeah.
it's never easy to play one touch football against Liverpool. That too in the crowded midfield. So I was like, how did John Stones learn how to
Rodri.
play one touch football? It's like fantastic.
Learning from Rodri.
Rodri, I
Rodri
think
Gundogan.
generally Rodri was, I think seven. We can
I
give
would
him
give
seven.
him 7. Yeah, okay, but
Yeah, yeah.
lucky he was lucky to avoid a red card.
I mean, honestly, I thought it was touch and go that second yellow card, because when a referee
Yeah,
gives you a yellow
the
card,
thing is,
the
no, after the first
see,
yellow card, referee, after first yellow card, yeah, referee was a bit lenient on Rodri because usually referees do that because when they give first yellow card, they let it go for a few minutes. If the challenge is too horrible, can't avoid, kind of avoidable, so that time they give a second yellow and possibly a red card.
yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
this,
that's true. Yeah,
I was like, for this guy Fabinho was doing so many similar type of fouls. He didn't get any cards, and Rodri did one. He got.
yeah, he got a card. But and also another thing is, generally when referee gives one yellow card, referee doesn't want to spoil the game for all the spectators, right? They spend so much money to come and watch, and you don't want to get a team down to 10 men after 20 minutes, just for the sake of protocol. So I think referee generally for second yellow, he allows 2 3 fouls unless it's a malicious one to give that second yellow
Yes,
actually.
yes. So
Yeah.
Gundogan was good. He did score and he did give an no, no, he did score. I would give him 7 because he was good.
Yeah, I
A
think we
typical
can give
Gundogan.
him. I think we can give him eight actually, Gundogan, because the
8.
way he made that run
Okay.
for that equalizer, right? Mahrez to Gundogan to
Oh yeah,
Grealish.
yeah.
Without Gundogan making that run, I think no one tracked Gundogan there. That run was so smart. Without him making that run, that goal doesn't happen. So it
Uh,
was
KDB 8.
KDB. I think, yeah. Again, he had
8
one
will
of
be fine.
his best games. Yeah, KDB eight.
Normality
KDB
for KDB,
was.
8 will be fine because when he scores at least 2 or 3 goals, then I would give
Yeah,
him 9 or 10.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Grealish, I would give him
yeah,
9, straight 9.
yeah,
How
yeah.
about you?
Grealish nine, yeah, yeah, nine, 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 yeah.
Yeah,
Grealish
9.
nine. I mean, he did
Uh,
everything right. And also you can see the confidence in Jack Grealish as well. He's
hmm,
taking on shots. There was a shot where Grealish tried to find the far corner, and Allison just palms it away. When
yes, yes.
Grealish tries that shot, you can
Um,
see that he's in top form.
Alvarez, I would give him. There is 9. That 9 would be fine. That 9 would be
Yeah,
fine
yeah. I
because
think
he
Alvarez
did
is
have
also nine. Yeah, the way he linked
because
up
one
play,
goal
the
and
way
a
he came
assist.
into the midfield. Yeah,
Yep.
the press and
Then
everything was
Mahrez.
just superb.
Yep. Mahrez, I would give him
Mahrez
9
eight.
actually
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
didn't
I think
get the
nine is
goal,
fair. Nine is
but he
fair.
got two. He didn't get the goal, but he got 2 assists.
Yeah, he got
2,
two assists,
1,
and
2.
Mahrez. I think the entire game was about Grealish and Mahrez actually, because Mahrez was
Yeah.
on one side. Then they were trying to switch it to the Grealish side when all Liverpool players came to Mahrez side. So the entire game was,
Yeah.
Mahrez, Grealish, and then probably De Bruyne linking. So
Yes. So like
uh,
well, that's it for today, guys. So hope you enjoyed it. I'll keep it as it is, so like you rewatch it. The player ratings will be there like this only. So
yeah,
hopefully you enjoyed it.
yeah. See you
Till
guys.
then, see you next time.